Oh, there you go.
Yeah, mate.
How you doing?
How you doing? You alright?
Good, good, good. Was really.
Let's get rid of that. It's
Oh
not,
yeah.
it's not his dressing room.
Wrong guy.
Come in.
Alright, sweet. Great show.
Thank you very much.
That's actually the second time I watched it.
Really? What other night did you see?
I think Tuesday.
Oh, okay, so it's better than Tuesday. Tuesday was tough.
Yeah.
Tuesday was a tough one.
I enjoyed it. I'll tell you, I enjoyed it the second time.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
First of all, I was like, is it speaking? What is going on
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
I wasn't sure, like Mr. Bean or,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Who inspired you in terms of comedy?
Oh, God. Well, Mr. Bean would have.
Yeah?
My brother's funny.
Oh, yeah?
He's a funny man. My kids, they're funny.
Oh, yeah? You really have kids?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
You're really 41. I have so many questions.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
really have kids?
Yeah.
You're really 41?
Yeah, I'm 43.
43?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can vote?
I can vote, yeah. Although that line didn't work tonight, so I think I'm going to say I've got a mortgage tomorrow. I'll try that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have to kind of adjust when you come to a
Yeah.
different country. Sometimes stuff doesn't
It
work.
was just like that punch. And my favorite was the Parkinsons. People didn't get it. The Michael J. Fox.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, people missed that. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
damn, that's genius.
Oh, I hadn't thought about it that way.
Really?
No, because I wasn't.
'Cause
thinking-
you're like-
I wasn't doing it because I was shaking, because that would
Yeah.
be really bad to Michael J. Fox. No, it was about because I get up to 88,
Yeah?
and 88 is when they go back in time in the car. It's the speed.
Oh, I thought it was because Parkinson's.
Interesting. No, no.
Well, maybe I'm a different generation.
That is a naughty sense of humor you've got.
Yeah,
there.
because I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like yeah. But really amazing in terms
Thanks,
of your
man.
in terms of your comedy. Now, some people would say, oh, that is not comedy because you don't speak.
Yeah.
You know? How do you feel about that?
If someone said that to me, I'd probably say comedy. Well, it's not stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
But comedy is anything that makes you laugh, right?
That's true. Because I'm a big Charlie Chaplin fan.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
There's this thing going on in terms of like who is the Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Right.
Now, personally, Charlie Chaplin
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
people are like, you can't put Charlie Chaplin there.
Oh, really?
That's not stand up.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, but I suppose who the first started doing stand-up? Who's, you know, because, you know.
For me, it's like, in terms of comedy, like, number one guy in terms of.
Yeah.
It started with
But-
Charlie Chaplin.
But maybe stand-up, like you hear about like musicians,
Yeah.
like Billy Connolly, Scottish comedian,
Yeah.
was playing in a band,
Yeah.
and he used to speak between.
Yeah.
And those bits, I think, got maybe longer, or he started. So people say that he sort of like was one of the forerunners
Yeah.
of stand-up. But someone said, someone on the radio the other day said,
Yeah.
it's not poetry, it's poetries. So it's not comedy, it's
Yeah.
comedies. That's my thought. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Who's your Mount Rushmore of comedy?
Who's the best? Oh, it's tough. Because I love stuff that I don't do.
Yeah.
So I love stand-up.
Yeah.
So there's loads of modern ones like Daniel Kitson and John Kearns, who luckily are my friends.
Yeah.
Who I love. But
yeah.
then you got people like who I love growing up, Lee Evans
Yeah,
or Richard Pryor.
yeah,
And then double acts, you've got Morecambe and Wise, British
Yeah.
double act.
Yeah. I need to check out some of those
Yeah,
names.
well these are older ones like Morecambe and Wise and the two Ronnies, French and Saunders. And then there's loads of, there's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
who's my best? One that I rub my hands together. I can't choose one.
Yeah?
Because it changes from day to day. Because my top one is probably a singer in a band, like not Liam. Liam Gallagher or Ian Brown.
Yeah? That's very interesting.
That would be my
That's
thing.
very interesting. And in terms of stand-up, have you done like a pure set or just...
I did when I was 24. I did some stand-up.
Oh yeah?
It's quite rubbish, as it always is when you start.
Yeah.
And I did it a bit, and then I started making videos on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And I started doing characters, and I kind of went off. But in
So that's how it started, basically, YouTube and...
Yeah. So, but I think that in my shows now, if I do an hour-long show, I talk more about my family, and it does become a bit more normal what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I stay about my daughter and my son and stuff they do, and my life about, you know, with working in acting and stuff, and you start telling stories as well as going, oh, hey, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know. Well, there's that.
Some of his stuff is genius.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think some of his stuff is genius.
Cheers, man.
Like the bag, the Elvis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Like,
You've got
that's the perfect.
Do you know what? Right, imagine you get it from the liquor store. You get all the stuff out. You put the bag in your head. You go
perfect Halloween costume.
I have to credit my friend Will. He came up with
it.
My friend Will Harper. Yes, your money's in the post.
Yeah. and some of the stuff is just like, how do you think about that? It's like crazy.
Yeah.
I love that thing with the sun.
I think
it's just like
my missus had that doll and she had the head off. My missus took the head off that doll because she was doing knitwear design. She's a knitwear designer as well as other things, and she was making these beautiful knitwear things. And she didn't want this kind of head to kind of distract from the body, so she took the head off, and that was the way that she pressed this thing. And anyway, this is lying around in my house, and you know, like bored, nothing on telly. I'd pick it up and just start messing around with it, and you know, before you know it,
and now that's one of the best bits.
Yeah. So you just well, look, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah.
In my house, there's a lot of crap.
Yeah. Where did you get the machine, man? That's one of the craziest inventions I've seen. Like,
well, I think it's meant to be a proper bit of
exercise.
Yeah, it's meant to provide like resistance. So it's a wobble board, vibration plate, and so if you imagine doing push-ups on that, that would be a lot harder than just doing straight push-ups.
So it's actually meant for push-ups.
Well, push-ups, or it's meant to provide resistance. So if you imagine your arm's shaking, but you've got to try and move it, it means you're going to use different muscles as you're kind of doing it. You know what I mean? Or maybe squats. I don't know. Maybe squats.
Yeah, that's crazy though, because like.
But the thing is, I put my daughter got on it. My daughter.
How old
she was 2 at the time, so I mean it was dangerous. But she got on it, and everyone was crying with laughter in the house. I was like, well, I'm having this.
Well, I saw what happened to that guy today.
Yeah,
he couldn't walk, and it was like,
no
he couldn't go down the stairs.
No one's reacted that weirdly after it.
Yeah.
But still, the best time is when someone gets up and actually really sings a song.
Yeah.
That's not happened yet in South Africa, but hopefully it will tomorrow night.
So it's happened in other countries?
UK it works. Australia, they didn't want to sing it at all. The only time I ever worked in a 28-day run was a real sort of flamboyant man got up, and he was definitely a showman, and we did Fly Me to the Moon.
Yeah.
And that was wicked. So, I think maybe I can get your advice. What would be a perfect South African song that, if I said, shall we sing?
Well, I'd say there's a song called Shosholoza. I don't know if you know it. They sing it at like rugby events, cricket events. It's like Shosholoza, Shosholoza.
Right, that's what I'm going to do
just
tomorrow.
Over and over and over.
Oh, just should we record it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's over and over, just Shosholoza, Shosholoza.
I'm just getting a voice, but this is not going to make the cut. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shosholoza, Shosholoza, Ulezondaba, Stimelas, Pume South Africa. When uyabaleka, ulezondaba, Stimelas, Pume South Africa. So that song is like ole, ole,
nice.
South America.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's like our
tomorrow
sports
night.
song.
You might have saved the end of the act, because it was so good that he had really wobbly feet afterwards. That was what made it, and his hair.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of
just perfect.
Just the right amount of hair gel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, what surprised you the most about South Africa?
Oh, what surprised me the most? Oh, mate. Well, God, I'm going to be honest, right? The first 4 days, I've struggled mentally while I've been here. So I've been holed up in my hotel room.
Is it?
So I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, what's the reason? It's not coronavirus.
No.
Paranoia.
No. I had a bit of a sore throat. And I was a bit I was a bit sad.
Yeah.
Sadness. But I wasn't quite hitting it on the gigs.
Yeah.
You know, you come to another country and you want to do a good job, and everyone else is doing a great job, and I wasn't quite getting it.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 nights have been wicked.
Yeah.
So I haven't been out and about as much. What surprised me the most? We went on a safari.
Yeah.
How bumpy the roads were. Oh my God! You tell me what surprised me the most?
Yeah.
This question.
Oh yeah.
I'm unable to answer it.
That's perfect then.
Sorry, mate. I can't think of it.
No,
you know what
perfect.
happened in an hour's time? I'll
Yeah.
go, ah!
I should have said that.
Get that guy back.
You'll be in the shower like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know if you've seen that Seinfeld bit with George Costanza, where it's like he can never come up with something on the spot.
Yeah.
And it hits me like after hours. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should've done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to think.
You're gonna
What
have that
surprised me
moment.
the most?
But you did your research, right?
What about?
As in coming to South Africa,
Well, you kind of
online and
it's best to kind of ask people when you're here.
yeah.
Because what I do is sometimes you look online, you get lies and stuff. It's better to
Yeah.
speak to their locals and stuff.
That's true. That's true.
Because yeah.
Here's another thing.
Go on.
I want to know your suitcase
Yeah.
at the airport. What happens?
The best thing to do, right, when you've got all this stuff, is when they say, have you got anything to declare, you go, I have not got a clue if any of this stuff is legal.
Yeah.
And they kind of look at you and you go, I'm a stand-up comedian, it's all props.
Yeah.
And they just look at you and they go,
Does it take long in terms of?
they just go straight through.
Yeah.
Straight through.
Oh wow.
I would be the best smuggler. Because there's no way who's smuggling anything is going to go,
Yeah.
I don't know, mate, to be honest with you, it could all be illegal.
Yeah.
No one's going to ever say that.
Because the doll itself, like you could be stuffing anything in that doll.
Every time I travel, though, I have to buy another suitcase because I always get the ratios wrong between the suitcases, and I have to buy another suitcase. You might take like a phone, a couple of spoons and a doll, put it in another 80 quid suitcase, and then you got 4. Our loft has got 9 suitcases in that we'll never use because I keep up. I have to bleep that because I keep messing
No,
up.
you can say whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Last words. I'm sure you got fans now in South Africa for this amazing performance. I mean.
Yeah. Oh.
Anything you want to say to him?
Oh. Thank you for having me. Thank you for laughing. And just thank you. It's been lovely.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Cheers.
Jokes, that's it. You know what it is, your access on Cassio De Nova. We out here.